What's up, people? It's your boy Mex, the WrestleManiac, if you will. Welcome to The List, and we are talking All Elite Wrestling today and their top 5 signees that they have made since the company has begun. We have an esteemed panel here that's going to help us make a decision of this final list, and it starts with
Anafi,
NK,
Hola.
Guys, I know there's been a lot of signings that's happened in this company since day one. Who has been your least favorite? Let's say that. People that aren't gonna make this list.
it's gonna be mad, yeah.
Ibushi.
yeah, Ibushi's a bad one.
Yeah, I was gonna say Danhausen. Danhausen came in good, like it was nice when he first came in, Pop enjoyed it. Immediately when I saw Danhausen, I think in wrestling figures, games and stuff, but as time's gone on, he's just disappeared, and the effect that he had before is not the same effect that he's having now. So it's kind of like sad, but yeah.
What did Jake Atlas do?
But then again, Jake Atlas got him for the madness, innit?
Yeah, but they signed him. He didn't do nothing.
He had that match with Adam Cole.
That's it.
Yeah, it's
Then I felt like the
not
madness
Jake
of-
Atlas.
Yeah,
Who's not making this list, Ola?
I said Ibushi.
Oh yeah, Bushi. Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, he's not making this.
It's been stinky.
It's been stinky, bro. Yeah.
It's sad. I can't lie. It's sad.
Yeah, Ibushi is a sad state, but this is going to look at, some of the biggest names that have made AEW what it is today. We're looking at things like impact, the business it's done for them, big wins, just great moments in general. So the guys are going to write their top 5. We're going to talk about why they made their top 5. Then we're going to put one list together, yeah? Hit the subscribe button. You're going to enjoy this video, so hit the like button as well and hit the notification bell so you know every time we drop an episode of The List. And let's get into it. Cool. So I saw that the Mandem didn't have an easy time putting that list together. And Afi, we're going to start with you. Let us know who your top 5 AEW signings are and why.
My top 5 AEW signings are: number 1, Bryan Danielson. Words can't even describe how I felt that they are all out. What was it? All out 2022?
Yeah.
Is that it?
21.
No,
21. Sorry, 2021. Moxley, of course. I call him the AEW savior. He just literally saves every AEW every single time. CM Punk. I'm saying CM Punk there for business reasons, and as well as bringing eyes to the product as well. We saw what happened. He was on TMZ. He was on BBC News. He was on. I'm Just Bait even posted it up. It went viral. Christian Cage. How can we forget Christian Cage? Christian Cage. And lastly, Swerve Strickland. I feel like Swerve has brought in a lot of eyes as well, especially from the hip hop scene, the culture. We've had Rick Ross on our show. We've had Fabulous. We've had DJ Woo Kid. We've had even this whole Prince Nana thing. There's even a trend on TikTok right now, as well as the matches he's given us. So, yeah, he's great. And we're getting a full year of Swerve Strickland's greatness. So we're gonna see.
I like it. I like that list. NK, who we got?
I got number 1, John Moxley. The original big signing. 3-time AEW World Champion. You can argue the ace of AEW. He's not only has he had iconic rivalries, had iconic matches, stepped in at pivotal times throughout the company. AEW would not be AEW without Moxley. And most importantly for me, the wrestler who completely changed the perception of them as soon as they entered AEW. Danielson. One of the greatest endings to a pay-per-view I've ever seen. Danielson's debut. Match catalogue wise, he's been there a lot shorter time than a lot of these wrestlers, but match catalogue wise, he has one of the best match catalogues in AEW history. Just every year when we do tier rankings, he's never finishes below a B. He's all stellar year, and you could say in terms of the wrestling purists, this has been the run that's revamped the Banger Badizio. This has revamped the match of the year, guys. Number 3, this was a tough one. I put FTR. In terms of defining a big selling point to AEW was the tag team division. And when you look at FTR's run, when it comes to their tag team title run, might not have been the greatest, but the multitude of matches they've had on AEW, they're up there. And number 4, I got Christian Cage, man. What an absolute run. It speaks for itself. And number 5, I got Toni Storm. Yeah. Toni Storm, in terms of when she came from WWE, things were kind of low for her. And then, you know, she's a multiple-time women champion. This Toni Storm new gimmick is, you know, controversial, but it's entertaining. And match quality. I remember the matches with Jamie Hayter. Toni Storm is a reliable hand in that ring. So that's my top 5. A few names I missed out, but yeah, that's the top 5.
Toni Storm's a great shout because she, on report, wanted to leave the business after WWE, that stint that she had. So yeah, good turnaround. Ola, let's see your list.
Number 1, we have Sephiroth. We have Jin Kazama, Heihachi. Like this here, number 1, the final boss of AEW, Jon Moxley. Like, obviously the guys have said it. He always steps in. He's got a great match catalogue. We've seen him go elsewhere, come back. Like, yeah. So I've got Jon Moxley at number 1. Number 2, Danielson again. Another one. Great match catalogue. In terms of showing what AEW was about, if someone was to say to me, pick one superstar that embodies AEW, I'd probably say Danielson. Number 3, CM Punk. Just a big money signing. Like the way he returned, he even did the Michael Jordan "I'm back" thing in Chicago. So yeah, we've got CM Punk at number 3. Number 4, Swerve Strickland. Just a bit of a personal one. Loving everything that he's doing. I do believe that this will be AEW's first Black World Champion.
Amen.
And number 5, again, just in terms of grandioso, we have Edge. And that's obviously, it's been quite a short stint. And we've seen only a small bit of what he can do. But in terms of what the signing represents, like, this is arguably one of WWE's, if not WWE's most decorated superstar. And to jump ship to AEW, I think that's a big deal. So yeah, that's my top 5.
Nice list. Cool. So again, a lot of similarity between the lists. I think straight away we have to discuss Moxley, Danielson. It's on everyone's list. It's only you and Afi that you put Danielson over Moxley. So what's the order of Moxley and Danielson and how they're going to make this final list?
Moxley must be number 1.
Yeah, Moxley has to be my number 1 for sure.
Yeah, Moxley has to be
But
number 1.
the only reason why I've put Danielson over Moxley is because of how he's... Obviously, Moxley's debut into the company was epic. Mm-hmm. And I remember watching that live. I was like, oh my gosh, that's Dean Ambrose. Obviously, it came out to Moxley, but I feel like Bryan Danielson's debut I have a soft spot for it because of all of us watched it together. It was like All Out, and the way it was done was just absolutely like epic. Besides that, Bryan Danielson has put on more greater technical wrestling matches that I've enjoyed more.
Yeah,
like his technical wrestling, obviously it comes from the style of the Bret Harts. Even a Benoit, maybe. I'll keep it to that. So the hard grappling and that sort of submission stuff, I probably love it a lot. Moxley has just been giving us straight, bro, I'm going to beat you up. Like, beat you. Like he says, the final boss, right? But I wouldn't mind putting Moxley first. Either or works well. I just feel like Moxley or Bryan Danielson has to be either top 2, not even top 3. Cool. Top three is an embarrassment.
So I think we go with Jon Moxley number 1.
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson number 2.
Yeah.
Cool. No discussion there. Now, CM Punk appeared on 2 lists. Christian appeared on 2 lists. Let's talk about it.
CM Punk has to be third. I'm sorry.
Christian.
I explain the reason why.
No.
Let me hear you out first.
Christian, CM Punk cannot. Okay, when you talk about actual contributions to the company, I understand CM Punk's a big name and he probably a big business here. But then his injuries must factor into the equation. His absence, then you're a 2-time world champion. You've got 0 title defenses. When you talk about the actual run itself, forget the business. I can't argue that. But in terms of the business is one aspect. Their actual run, you cannot sit here and tell me CM Punk has a better run than Christian. It's not possible.
He did. Yes, the title run wasn't great. He had a great feud with MJF.
Yes,
that must count for something.
No, that counts for something. And then what?
Okay. I'll give it to this.
And then what? Because CM Punk, MJF, right? Cool. He won the title against Adam Page. Then he was gone. Came back, won the title against. Came back after that. Won the title against Moxley. gone. Comes back, has the little he has the collision run, all in, gone.
Yeah.
So CM Punk's run started from when he debuted up until Double or Nothing, and then after that it's patchy me patchy. It's patchy me patchy, bro. We can't look at. We have to look at when we look at Christian. Yeah, when Christian came to comedy, granted his debut was bro. Who made? We talk about All Out. Who main event All Out? Kenny Omega and Christian.
Yeah, I remember.
Who defeated Kenny Omega for the
Christian.
Yeah. And then when we look at Christian's run with this TNT title, bro, this TNT title was in the mud, buried. Christian has dug it out, and I was looking at Christian saying, "Wow, if you look at the actual quality of the entire run, it's Christian."
I get you.
He's
100% get you. 100%
packaged
get you. That's fine. That's fine. I 100% get you. But I'm seeing it more of a thing where it's like a signing. I say about with me, signings work well when eyes are brought to the product as well, right? Yeah. When CM Punk came to this company, bare people start watching wrestling again.
Agreed.
Hella people start watching wrestling again. On top of that, a lot of people are speaking about CM Punk coming out for a show. People guaranteed to watch that, and I feel like with the whole thing as a signee, if it brings business, if it brings eyes to your product, it's a good signee. But you're right on the whole CM Punk dodging here and there, and not wrestling as much, and you're right about that because I was even upset about that myself.
And there's an elephant in the room that we're not talking about.
What's that?
We're not talking
You're
about.
talking about you're bringing eyes to the product. You're bringing good things to the product. Controversy.
I mean, no. So what? No, okay. The signing.
That's an elephant. We're not addressing.
Okay, as a signing,
We're not addressing that elephant.
Once you're signed to the company, people come anyway. Obviously, the brawl out stuff, the brawl in stuff, all that sort of stuff. That one there, that's controversy, innit? But I'm talking about in terms of like CM Punk coming back into the sport that he never said he'll come back into.
It's grand.
It's crazy.
It's grand. But I'm gonna compare it to this.
Go on.
Cristiano Ronaldo come back to Man United.
Don't do that to me.
It is though. It's the
Why
same
you doing
thing.
that?
Cristiano Ronaldo come back to Man United.
Why are you
He
doing
came
that to me?
big star, comes to Man United, bagging goals, 24 goals a season. Now he comes and disgraces the company in the interview. Are Man United happy? Is he on good? And then when you wrestle, when you wrestle for the company, are you not an ambassador for the company as well?
Can I counter that? I feel like the Ronaldo one is different because he's already been there. CM Punk's never been there.
It's not about been there. It's about
you get what I mean?
But you're bringing your tenure in the company should bring nothing. If you're bringing eyes to the company, it's all good bringing eyes. But if you're bringing eyes towards negativity, it's not benefiting the company. We're talking about when you sign someone, when we get people towards the podcast, we're not just saying, "Oh, you're a draw." We're saying, "What can you add to my podcast? What can you add to the product?"
Did they add anything?
CM Punk. No, I'm not saying did, but he also added negative. We're compared to Christian. What negative has Christian added? We're talking about the totality. CM Punk is good and bad, but if I'm saying, okay, my argument is CM Punk has added good and very bad. Christian has added very good. Christian is more available than him. Availability is a good thing. There's the only metric you man are justifying CM Punk is money, which is one. But then all the other metrics we're using, Christian clears him.
Ola, what's your thoughts here in terms of CM Punk or Christian for this third spot? I mean, both can make the list.
Yeah.
That's a possibility as well. But what do you think?
I can't even lie to you. The fact that I haven't put him on this list, is mad.
Oh, you think you slept on Christian?
Christian, oh yeah,
I
Christian has
slept
to
on
win
him
it.
still.
Christian has to
Fair
win it.
enough.
And NK has cooked. The rice
I mean,
is
you know, it's-
ready.
I think it's fine.
my
Yeah. I
boys.
think Christian can Christian should definitely be on his list. Maybe above Punk.
Yeah.
But I feel like Punk still has to be on his list.
No, absolutely.
Even if it's a 5.
Yeah.
5. I won't say Punk is 4, but 5 he has to be on his list because Punk really changed
He did.
AW in a way.
Okay,
landscape
so let's
changed,
make
yeah.
steps forward. Are we agreeing on Christian third then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Christian is going to be third on the top 5 list. We got 2 places to fill, number 4 and number 5. Again, Swerve appeared on 2 lists.
Really?
It's good, but it's too early, isn't it?
You man jumped the gun.
It's too early, yeah?
What's he done?
Okay, no, let me get to
I agree. There's an element of
he done?
jumping the gun.
Let me tell
There
you the reason
is
why I put him
an
on the list.
element.
This is the reason why I put him on the list. There's a reason. So the reason I put him on the list is because of the cultural
Impact
he's brought to the company. So the likes of bringing in Rick Ross, bringing in the DJ Wicked, bringing in a Fabulous. I'm sure he brought in Jermaine Dupri at one point. He's brought in a lot of that sort of side of the culture, and that's the culture that we kind of grew up on. Wait. besides that, obviously later on to the year we've had good matches, him being a good matches and good programs. But I do think he is a bit early to be on this list. Maybe if it was 2024 roundup, maybe yeah. But as for now, it is a bit early. I only put him there because panic.
Yeah, I regret.
There's no panic buyers on everyone's.
No.
That's a panic. That's a panic.
FTR's not a panic.
No, but you changed it for something else. So you
No. It wasn't because it wasn't. The reason,
I mean, it wasn't that you panicked. You went back.
No. The person I was debating.
Yeah.
I was debating putting Eddie Kingston, but there's only limited spots, and obviously I wanted to include some women.
But why did he change Eddie Kingston for FTR? By the way, just asking.
Do you know what? I put it down to accolade tax, innit? Obviously, when I talk about AEW's premiere for a long period of time, AEW were known as the tag team company.
Yeah.
And when I look at some of the FTR have some of the greatest tag team matches in AEW. Bro, when you think of the Blackpool Combat Club match, when you think of various FTR matches, but I agree, I can't lie. When I look at this, I should have put Eddie Kingston here, but we're here. We're with FTR. When I just think of like AEW as a tag team company, I felt, okay, what's the biggest tag team signing they made? And it was FTR. And FTR and AEW, does Ring of Honor count?
Yeah. It counts.
What do you mean?
Does Ring of Honor? Because
Ring of Honor counts.
Because I want to put
Ring of Honor, as in best AEW signings.
Yeah, so
I think we can count Ring of Honor.
because I'm using Ring of
match,
Honor.
the
Briscoes match.
That can be counted.
FTR must.
Then Athena should have been on
FTR must be FTR because FTR have had and remember when they if we talk about accolades, bro, they won at Forbidden Door. They became IWGP tag team champions in an AEW event. I just think yes. I can't include the Young Bucks, and I can't include Lucha Bros, so I included FTR in this. But the FTR argument when I'm deep in it, it's a bit weaker than the argument I would have had for someone else. But he's here. The reason why I can't include Swerve Strickland, by all our own admissions, when we did tier rankings, we didn't even include him in the best of the year because this has been the 6 month. Somebody can't be the best signing in the 5 years of AEW for being hot, for 6 months. It don't make sense. It don't make sense, and that's why for me, Toni Storm. When I think of the best women sign, we talk about the women's division a lot, rightfully so. But Toni Storm is someone that came in, cemented herself in the top position, and we've never questioned it. And in fact, she's
3-time women's champion.
She's always been there. Toni Storm has always been there.
She has been injured as well.
No, not that. She's always been there.
And she's even reinvented herself.
Bro, reinvention and match quality, bro. Her match with Jamie Hayter, cold. Like Hikaru Shida, cold.
Yeah.
Toni Storm is somebody that has come. When I think about a signing of that they've made, that's like added a benefit to that division. It's Toni Storm.
She's different.
All right, guys. 4 names, 2 positions.
Okay, I'll put
CM Punk, Swerve, Toni Storm, or FTR.
I'm putting CM Punk. He has to be on that list. I'll put him either a 4 or 5. Do you guys agree with that?
We're Ola, because you're the other one that fought to put CM Punk on your list. Does CM Punk have to make the final list?
I believe so. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so right now, because the majority,
absolutely
CM Punk's on the list.
I believe so.
Is he 4th or 5th?
5th. He has to be 5th. Because you can't tell me
ball
in. You can't tell me ball in.
Who'd you want to put 4th?
Yeah, FTR. Okay, who do you think? Because Swerve, it can't be Swerve and it cannot be Adam Copeland.
Understandable.
It cannot be Swerve and it cannot be Adam Copeland.
If you want to put someone 4th, yeah, I'll put Toni Storm the way she's like, kind of like, I say, revolutionised the women's division.
She's given it a different.
She's given it a different sort of feel to it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm just so annoyed because I should have put Kingston, man. Oh, I'm annoyed.
It's okay, bro.
I'm annoyed, bro. I'm so annoyed at myself.
I'll put Punk 5th. It's fine.
So Punk 5th, and who are we looking at number 4?
Tony or FTR? What are you saying?
I'll go Tony.
It's a coin toss.
I'll go Tony.
I might go FTR. I got FTR at higher. I might go FTR.
Ola, you're gonna decide the vote for us.
Who do we put first? Who do you put third?
Christian. He's had a better run than all of them.
Well, so the list currently goes Moxley,
Danielson,
Christian, then...
And then we're looking at 4th and 5th now.
So CM Punk 5th.
CM Punk, okay. CM
4th
Punk
has to be
5th.
locked in.
4th has to be either Toni Storm or FTR. And I can't lie. Okay, let's be honest. FTR have to be there. They came in the bang. They came in the bang. That tag team match they had with the Young Bucks in the pandemic. The way they came in, yeah, I can't lie.
FTR.
And they've always put on great matches. I can't remember a dead FTR match.
Yeah.
Ola,
Actually, I can.
you happy with that?
Yeah, man.
Right, Right, so we got there in the end. The top 5 AEW signings reads as follows. Firstly, John Moxley, followed by Bryan Danielson. Christian Cage coming in at number 3. FTR, the only tag team to make the list, at number 4. And the controversial, even here, CM Punk at number 5. Guys, are we happy with that final list?
No.
I'm mixed, especially because like there's definitely some names like NK has already alluded to, like Eddie Kingston. How we've missed him out is.
A part of me wishes that I would have put Adam Cole, but Adam Cole's been a bit. He's obviously come out with injury, gone back.
There's been a lot of injuries.
Yeah, so I feel like injuries kind of like hindered a lot of people in terms of putting them on this list. But yeah, man, we just have to. It's weird. It's early because we're so like, because our backlog and brain, I could call it brain backlog. It goes far as back as mid last year for me. I'm thinking of people that have done bits then, but in general, the people that we've mentioned on the list have been.
NK's just remembered someone.
Brody Lee! Obviously, no,
Yeah,
not overall, but just in terms of a name that I could think of.
Yeah.
Just because I'm always thinking about people that. Sting is an honourable mention, bro.
It's an honourable mention, but I don't think Sting deserves to make the top 5. But it's an honourable mention.
But for me, it's a disservice that Eddie Kingston wasn't there.
What I would say is, for the names you guys brought into play, and that's all we have to, you know, mess around with here, is literally, I think you've done a good job. I think you've done a good job for the names that are in play. So yeah, I mean, there'll come a time when we might have to address this again, or maybe look at the worst.
We have to.
But yeah, guys, that is it. You saw the top 5 list put together by our panel. Check out the other list videos, man. They're all on the channel. So yeah, get involved and let us know your top 5 AEW signings down below in the comments. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so you know next time another video of the list drops. And we'll see you in the next one.